said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Kentucky Wildcats. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway. And here's the return. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Commodores offense will get the first possession of the game. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
Play action. He's going for a big play downfield. And he's got it at the 25. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
That's a first down for the offense.
And the Commodores want to move quickly. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. From the gun, the ground game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown Doors! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Kentucky's offense will take the field for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Saunders. Under fire. Pulls it in, it's Wilson. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. He'll do it himself. Slithers into space. There he goes. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
And man, nobody home on defense. We've got to understand the option starts with the quarterback. Somebody has to have that guy. The defense blows an assignment, and the quarterback takes advantage and makes the big play down the field.
The Commodores just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. From the gun, the running back has it. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Running into the open space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Owens. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll give it to the back. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Rodriguez. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Saunders. They'll run the screen. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Caught in the backfield, it's Rodriguez. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Cole finds his man on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Commodores in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Little touch pass to the receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. snap from the gun on 3rd down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. At midfield, he's got room. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Gonna run it. It's Owens. There he goes. Got enough space, and he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Man, we know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back, seeing the hold, exploding through, getting a long touchdown run.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Old Dominion is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They're up by 17 over East Carolina. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Back to throw, it's Saunders. Bringing the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Kentucky will be forced to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Snags a quick pass on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He'll keep it himself. Picks up the 1st down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle, it's Sherrill. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Commodores are on the move. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Touchdown, Commodores. A great catch and run for 6. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the 1st half.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Kentucky, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air, it's Saunders. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in. It's Wilson. Kentucky sends out the punting unit.
At the 25-yard line. Offense facing 4th down.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. He leaves it with his back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Finds his man. It's Moore. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got a man. It's Sherrill. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Trying play action. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The Commodores have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Wideout trying to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now it's 3rd and goal. To the air, it's Wimsatt. They're setting up the screen. Touchdown, Vandy! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown, and they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Give to the back. Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Wants to throw on 1st down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. When you've already set your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger one. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Kentucky will be forced to punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Wants to return it. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Looking to throw, it's Wimsatt. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
Got it behind the line. It's Moore. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking downfield very late in the half. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Here's a heat. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And the Commodores will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Patterson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Scanning the field, it's Saunders. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. They'll run this play from the pistol. Power football with the run. Oh, he's got some space. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
You know, in the modern era of college football, with everybody throwing it, it becomes harder and harder for running backs to put up big-time numbers. With that last carry, though, this guy's got 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The option look. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, Don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Here comes the offense on second down. Gonna run it. It's Owens. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Commodores will punt it away on fourth down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Saunders. Throws to the tight end. Got his man to the left. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wildcats come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on third. Pressure coming. He's got it wrapped up.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
So they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Appalachian State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Kid Brewer Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. They're trailing by 10 to Coastal Carolina. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down.
First down for the offense.
Dropping back, it's Wimsatt. Fires to the tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. And the Commodores can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Owens. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Nice job by this defense, man. They've really answered the bell. This offense had a good first half. Second half, man, starting to put a couple of drives together, pressuring the quarterback, getting the sack, making this offense feel uncomfortable.
Commodores send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Third down coming up.
Looking downfield, it's Saunders. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Third down play from the gun. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Commodores will line up to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks? That's just ridiculous.
The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Back to pass, it's Saunders. Flips it out on the screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Now on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. From the gun. Give on the inside.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught, close to the marker, it's Sherrill. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Some misdirection with the counter. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to him. Breaks into the open. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Commodores have this offense rolling. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He goes down after the short return. But what a play to get the football back.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Dropping back, it's Saunders. It's complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Now on the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And when you run the option, you run the risk of putting the ball on the deck, and especially once that thing starts to string out and the defense does a really good job playing assignment football, man on a man. I got the quarterback taken care of, and you could tell, had the running back taken care of too. Nowhere to go with that pitch, and they forced the turnover.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Commodores are threatening in the red zone. They try to pop a run on the draw. Sweet cut there. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone. They can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown Doors! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Kentucky 3.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them. There he goes. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
And the Wildcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Back to throw, it's Saunders. He's going to run it. He'll slide and avoid the big hit. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. The short hands, it's Washington. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The snap sets up to throw. Looking to buy time. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. They'll run for it. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll give it to him again. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They want to run it left here. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll pull it on the read. Makes it past the marker. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. The give and tick, 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 tick. Showing off those sweet feet as he gets it to the 45. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The Commodores can play this second down a lot of ways. Turning it on.
Man, it's so nice to have a QB that can do that can run and make plays when you need it. Late in the football game, trying to run this clock out, preserve the win. He picks up the big first down and keeps the clock moving.
How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Bowling Green is just getting blown off the field right now. I mean, like them or hate them, I think anyone would agree this is tough to watch. They're trailing by 24 to Indiana. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. The play action fake. Pulls it in. It's Rodriguez. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. He leaves it with the back.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
it's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
It really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers